Good morning dear students, welcome to Maths EAPCET crash course. So today we will be continuing with the topic of matrices and determinants. In the previous class what did we learn? We learned what is a matrix, what is order of a matrix and types of matrix, row matrix, column matrix, and also we learned rectangular, square matrix, okay, diagonal elements, diagonal matrix, upper triangular, lower triangular matrix, and also very importantly when it comes to square matrix we learned what is diagonal matrix, okay, upper triangular matrix, lower triangular matrix, and also what else? Orthogonal. But before that we learnt what is scalar matrix, what is identity matrix, what is null matrix, all these things, right? And after that we learnt transpose of a matrix, trace of a matrix, transpose of a matrix, and we learnt very important concept, that is symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, symmetric and skew symmetric, symmetric and skew symmetric, okay. And also I told you A minus A transpose or A transpose minus A, they are all what? Skew symmetric matrix, and also A plus A transpose is what? Symmetric matrix. And determinant of skew symmetric matrix, that is A minus A transpose or A transpose minus A is equal to 0 if it is of odd order. And I also told you what? Symmetric matrix means what? A transpose should be equal to A, and skew symmetric means what? A transpose will be equal to minus A. So based on this we solve certain questions. And also orthogonal matrix also I told you the concept. What is it? A into A transpose is equal to I, or A transpose into A is equal to I, that is identity matrix. Then we say that matrix A is what? Orthogonal matrix. And also any matrix A can be written as what? A plus A transpose plus A minus A transpose, that is sum of symmetric and also skew symmetric matrix, correct? No? Now we will do the previous year questions that are left over. This was a question we have done already. Good morning Swanvi, do share, okay. This question we have already done, right? We got the answer 35, correct? Now we'll come back to this. Look at this matrix. They have given, please all of you observe the question. They have given if A is a symmetric matrix and B is what? Skew symmetric matrix, then AB is equal to what? They are asking. Then AB is equal to what? They are asking. So A is a symmetric matrix and B is a skew symmetric matrix. So first of all you should know the properties of symmetric and skew symmetric. So when it comes to skew symmetric, we know the diagonal elements will be 0. What is in the top will come below same, but with a change in sign, okay, with a change in sign. But when it comes to here, whatever is top will come as same without change in the sign also. So this will become what? C is what here? Here it is minus 7, means this C will become what? 7. This C will become 7 plus 7. C will become 7. I can make this as what? 7 here. Okay, this will be 7. Now what about B? B is what here? B is what here? 6. B will become what? Minus 6. So B will become minus 6. I can write this as minus 6. Now what is left? A and D. Correct now? A and D is left. Now see here, 3 and 3 is there. Here what is this? Minus 6. No, minus 6. A will become what? Minus 6. A will become minus 6. And what about this? C will become, C is 7. What about D? D will also become 7. Now 7. Okay. Now let us write down the matrix again. That is what? A is what we got? 1, minus 6, 3, minus 6, 2, 7, 3, 7, 4. And what about this B? Matrix B? 0, 5. B is what? B is minus 6. 0, 0 will be there. And this will be what? This will be minus 5, minus 7. And this is what we are having? 6. C value is what? 7. Okay, C value is what? 7. Now, let's wipe this. We got the values. Correct now? Now, you have to just multiply and get the answer. Should you multiply everything? No. Everything is not required. First and second elements or last element you see. Okay, first and second element you check for that. Okay, only for that what is matching, that will be the answer. What do I mean by that? I am not asking you to multiply exactly, completely everything. Only multiply what is required for us, that's enough. So we will take what? First row, first column, if I take what I will get? 1 into 0 minus 6 into 5 is 30 plus 30, 3 into 6 is what? 18. So I will get what? 48. I will get here 48. So first element should be 48. What are the options? This option and this option. Okay, now these two options are removed. Now let us go to second. Okay, second element. Second element means first row, second column. Correct na? 1 into 5 is 5, minus 6 into 0 is 0. Okay, 3 into 7 is 21. 21 plus 5 is what? 26. We have to get 48, 26. 48, 26 is only in second option. That's all. That's all you have to do. You should not do full and waste your time. Okay, you should do only what is required. So understood how we got this answer? So by just by the property of what is symmetric matrix, what is Q symmetric matrix, you will be able to solve. Okay, based on that you will be able to find the value of what? A, B, C, D. Then you have to do the multiplication. Understanding? Liharika, Akshaya, Ritika, understood this one? Any doubt? I can see doubt in your face. Understood or not? Understood? Gayatri, Siri, Sirisha, Anusha, Sharan, Rohan, Harsha and Sai Nishit. Understood you people? First bench? Okay, got it. Bhavani understood? Okay, fine. Can we go to the next question? This question is done, right? Same question, no? This was asked 2023 TS. So see here, this is 2022 there was. So A and B are given. If trace of A is minus 4 and AB is given, then A plus B plus C plus D is equal to what? Trace of A is minus 4 means what? The sum of the diagonal elements should be equal to minus 4. That is what? All these if I add, this will be what? Minus 1 minus 4 plus A will be equal to what? Minus 4. Minus 4 minus 4 cancel. A will be equal to what? 1. We got A is equal to what? 1. Okay. Now look at this. B is given like this. Okay. AB is equal to this one they have given and B is given like this. So we have to multiply and we have to find the corresponding values. Now first let me write down A. Matrix A. Matrix A is what we got? 1, 3, 5. 5 minus 1, 3. 2, 3 minus 4. Okay. What about B? B is B1, 4. 4C1 minus 3, 1 and D. This is equal to, see here, what is the product we are getting? Minus 1, 0, 17 and minus 3, 10, 25. This is what? 28, minus 8 and 3. Okay, you don't have to write down, I have written it here for you, for your reference. Already it is there. No need to write again, just multiply this. So if I multiply first row and first column, what I will be getting? First row and first column if I multiply, I will get B plus 12 plus 15, minus 15. See here, 1 into B is what? B. B plus 12 minus 15 is equal to what? What is this element? Minus 1. Okay, so I will get the value of B as what? B minus 3 is equal to minus 1. B is equal to minus 1 plus 3, that is 2. B value will be equal to 2. So I will write B value 2 here. A value what I got? 1. Okay, 1 plus 2. So I will write it as what? 1 plus 2. I will write here. Then similarly, first row, second column, if you go first row, second column, 1 into 1 is 1, 3 into C is 3C, 1 plus 3C plus 5 is equal to how much? What we are getting? 0. So 3C plus 6 is equal to 0. So 3C is equal to minus 6 by 3 minus 2. So the value will be what? Minus 2. This will be minus 2. Okay. Now see here, first row, 4 last column. If I do what? What I will get? 4 plus 3 plus 5D is equal to what we are getting? 17. So 5D is equal to 17 minus 7 is 10. So D will be equal to what? Just a minute. Okay, so online students, just tell me if I am audible now. Sanvi, George Reddy, good morning. George Reddy, thank you. So just check. Okay, please listen. So we have to find what? D value, we got it 2. So just put the values here. 2. This will become what? Plus 2 minus 2 cancel. 2 plus 1 3. That is third option. Clear? Understood? Everyone? Got it? Okay. Next question. Understood everyone? Simple. Very simple this is. Okay. Here trace of a matrix, that is the thing you should know, and product, very simple. See, such questions they are giving, you should not miss such questions. You should not miss such questions. Matrices questions are simple. Okay, even determinants. But to directly to go for determinants, you should know the knowledge of matrices. More questions are coming from determinants compared to matrices. So both combined you will get at least 5 questions. Matrices 3, determinants 3 to 4. So at least on average you will get 5 questions. So easily you can score 5 out of 5 there. Okay. So next here they have given let A is equal to something, B is equal to some matrix, X is equal to XYZ. If D is equal to alpha beta gamma to the power of 4 is the solution of this D matrix is the solution of this one. Okay. X power T, B power T is equal to A power T, that is transpose. So then they are asking D transpose into A is what? They are asking what? D transpose into A. They are not asking the alpha beta gamma value. They are asking D transpose into A. For to find out, we have to find out the value of D. So for that, what we will do? They have given, whenever they give like this, X power T, B power T, they have given it as what? Equal to A transpose. So let me take transpose over this also, transpose over this also. Because we have the matrix X, matrix B and matrix A. They have not given the transpose. So if you take the transpose over this will convert to what? Sharan, good morning. I hope you are this one. JEE exam went well. Okay, fine. So see, they have given XAB. So if I want XAB, I will take transpose. So this will become what? B power T whole transpose, X power T whole transpose, A transpose to whole transpose is A. B power T whole transpose is B. This will be B into X is equal to A. This is what we will get. I told na AB transpose will become what? B transpose into A transpose. Like that, same thing is coming here. Same property. So you have to focus. Now, what they are given as Bx is equal to A, we got it. Now Bx is equal to A. B is what? Neha seems to be very happy. Okay, 3, 5, minus 7. Okay, 3, 5, minus 7, 0, minus 1, 8, 6, minus 1, 0. Okay, x is what? Here, x, y, z. This is equal to A, they are telling. This is equal to A, they are telling. Okay, now we will multiply this. Okay, 3 into x is what? 3x. Okay, 3x plus 5y minus 7z is equal to what? 0. Okay, this is first equation, we will write it. Otherwise, this is what? 0 into, what is this? 0 into this is 0x minus y, 8z is equal to what? Minus 6. Then 6x minus y is equal to what? 6x minus y, correct na? 6x minus y is equals to 8. 6x minus y is equal to what? 8. Okay. Is equal to 8. 6x. Okay. Okay. 6x minus y is equal to 8. Okay. Now see here, 6x minus y is equal to 8. Now we have to solve this to get the value of x, y, z. Very simple. 3 equations are given, 3 unknowns are there. You need 3 equations to solve, 3 unknowns. It is given, we can solve. Now here 5y is there, here minus y is there. Correct now? So what I will do, I will multiply this equation by what? See, I will write like this, 3x plus 5y minus 7z is equal to what? 0. Okay, this is there. The second equation I will multiply by 5. Because here 5y is there, I can take 5y. So this will become what? Minus 5y plus 40z is equal to minus 5 6 is 30. So this, if I add this and this will get cancelled. Correct na? 3x, what is this? Minus, this should be minus. Correct na? 3x here this will be what? If I am adding directly means this will be 3x. If I am adding, this will be plus 33. If I am adding directly, plus 33. 40 minus 7 is 33z is equal to what? Minus 30. No change in sign. I am adding, I am not subtracting. No change in sign. Minus plus. This is what? Plus minus. So 40 minus 7 is 33z. Keep it as it is. Now 6x minus y. Here this is there. 6x minus y. And here what is it? Minus y plus 8z is there. Minus y plus 8z is there. Let me solve these two. Let me solve these two. On solving these two, what will happen? And adding these two, what will happen? Or subtracting these two. If I subtract it, this is minus 6, this is plus y minus. On subtracting this, I will get what? Minus 6x, y cancels. What I will have? Plus 8z is equal to what? Minus 14. 6x plus 8z is equal to what? Minus 14. If I divide by 2, this will become what? If I divide by minus 2, this will become what? 3x minus 4z is equal to 7. So here if I put it, 3x minus 4z is equal to what? 7. I am just solving it. You have to please sit this side, then it is visible. If it go to that corner, it may not be visible because I will be writing this side like this. I am not used to writing like this. Okay, see here, this will become what? Minus plus minus. Cancel, I will have what? I will have 37 z is equal to what? Minus 37. So z will be equal to what? Minus 1. Z is equal to minus 1. Okay. Z is equal to minus 1. If I put the value of z is equal to minus 1 here, what I will get? Or if I put in any of the equation. Okay. Z is equal to minus 1. If I put here minus y minus 8 is equal to minus 6. So this will become what? Y is equal to 2. Minus equal to minus 2. Y is equal to minus 2, we will get it. Z is equal to minus 1, we got it. We have to find the value of x. So we have to find the value of x. So you can put it in any of the equation. 6x minus y is equal to 8. 6x minus y is equal to 8. Correct na? 6x minus y is equal to 8. So 6x, what is it? 6x minus y is what? Minus 2. Minus into minus plus 2 is equal to 8. So 6x is equal to what? 6. X is equal to 1. Okay. So be careful. X is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. Z is equal to minus 1. Y is equal to minus 2. So what did we get? So the matrix D is nothing but what we got? Minus 2 minus 1 transpose. Transpose. This is matrix D. Okay, they are asking D transpose into A. D transpose into A means we have to find the transpose of this. That will become what? 1 minus 2 minus 1. This will become D transpose. Into A is what? 0. What is that we are having?
0
See here, this is what we are having. So what will this become? 0 minus 6, 8. Now see here, here how many rows are there? 3 rows, 1 column. Here how many?
3 rows.
Can you multiply? There is some mistake, wait just a minute. We got D will be, this one what we get, we have to take the transpose of this. So D will be like this. D will be 1 minus 2 minus 1. Then this will be the transpose. Now for this D we have to take the transpose. So for D transpose will become what? See this D is there. For this whole transpose will become what? Same thing. It will remain as it is. So this will become what? 1 minus 2 minus 1. Okay. Into what is this? 0. Okay. Into A we have to do. So D of T into A we have to do. Correct now? So minus 1 into 0 is what? 0. Okay. Then minus 2 into 6 is what? 12. Where we have to write here? Here. Plus 12. Correct na? Minus 8. So 12 minus 8 is what? 4. The answer will be 4, option 2. Understood how to do? See, D is given like this and transpose is given for this. So they are asking D transpose. So this will become what? This transpose over transpose. This will cancel. We will have like this. Transpose over transpose will become the matrix itself. This into A. Understood everyone? So D is given like this. For this the solution, for D there is no transpose, for this there is a transpose. For this there is a transpose. Then for D transpose come means for this also you should do transpose. So transpose over transpose, the matrix will remain as it is, this into A. Okay, understood everyone? Stravanti, Akshaya, Liharika, Sharan, Sai Nishit, understood? Harsha, Rohan, Gayatri, understood this one? Sahiti, getting it? Navneeta? Okay, how to solve this, understood? Okay, fine. This question, if A is a symmetric matrix with real entries, then A inverse is symmetric matrix. If it exists, A inverse is always exists and symmetric. Okay, then with real entries they are asking like this, if A is a symmetric matrix, then what to do, they are asking. Suppose we will take that, we will take, let matrix AB equal to A transpose, let there be two matrices, let matrix AB equal to A transpose, let matrix B be equal to B transpose. Now I will ask you to find, this is not related to the question but the concept is there. If I ask you to find what will be AB plus BA, what will be AB plus BA? If A is equal to A transpose, B is equal to B transpose means what? A and B are symmetric matrices. Okay, if I ask you to find what will happen to AB plus BA, that time what you will do? You will take some another matrix. AB plus BA will be some addition of this matrix you will get something. So this will be equal to what? Let me take C is equal to AB plus BA. Let me take C transpose. C transpose will be equal to what? AB plus BA whole transpose. So that will give us what? AB transpose plus BA transpose. AB transpose plus BA transpose. So C transpose is nothing but equal to what? AB transpose means B transpose A transpose. Okay, this will be what? A transpose B transpose. Correct now? A transpose B transpose. But B transpose is nothing but what? B. A transpose is nothing but what? A. So in that place what I can do? Treat C transpose is nothing but equal to what? BA plus AB. BA plus AB. So C transpose is nothing but equal to minus, if I take outside, this will become AB plus BA. BA plus AB will become what? AB minus of AB plus BA. See, BA, C transpose I got it as what? BA plus AB. Okay, so that is nothing but equal to what? Minus of AB plus BA. Okay, I have taken minus outside. So C transpose is nothing but equal to minus C. That means C is equal to, C transpose is nothing but equal to minus C. Okay, C transpose is nothing but equal to minus C. So AB plus BA is nothing but equal to what? It is skew symmetric. It is not symmetric, it is skew symmetric. So C transpose is coming as minus C. So AB plus BA is equal to what? Skew symmetric. Now let us take the question that is given. A inverse is given. A inverse is given. Okay. A is a symmetric matrix. A is a symmetric matrix. Then with real entries, then A inverse, everywhere A inverse is given. Okay. So A inverse is given. Okay. Now let us take some matrix C is equal to A inverse. Let matrix C is equal to A inverse. Takes C transpose, this will become A transpose T. Okay, A transpose T. So C transpose will become equal to what? I will send minus 1 outside. A transpose I will take it here, minus 1. Okay, so this will become what? I can send outside, this I can bring it here. A power m to the power of n, I can write it as what? A power n to the power of m. Okay, so A transpose, this is symmetric means A transpose is equal to what? A is a symmetric matrix they have given. So here instead of A, what I can write? A transpose, what I can write? What is it? A. So C transpose will be equal to what? A inverse. So C is A inverse, C transpose is also A inverse. That means what? A inverse is also what? Symmetric matrix if it exists. So that means what? C is equal to C transpose. C is equal to C transpose means what? C is what? A inverse I have taken. C is equal to C transpose. So that means what? A is equal to A transpose, we got it. So that means what? A is symmetric matrix, then A inverse is also symmetric matrix if it exists. Okay, this one you remember, you don't have to solve in the exam like this. I have told you for your reference like this. If A is a symmetric matrix, its inverse is also a symmetric matrix. Okay, its inverse is also a symmetric matrix. Make it out. So the answer to this is what? 2023 they was. Directly you can answer this. How it is coming I have told you. Okay, let me take matrix C is equal to A inverse. Okay, then C transpose is also coming as what? A inverse. So C transpose is equal to C means what? C is a symmetric matrix, but C is nothing but what? A inverse. So A inverse is also symmetric matrix. Okay, so A transpose is equal to A. So if A is symmetric matrix, A inverse is also symmetric matrix. Understanding? Got it? So if they ask you like this, take some another matrix. Let C is equal to like this. Take the transpose and find out. If you are getting the same value, it is symmetric. If you are getting with negative sign, it is skew symmetric, not symmetric. Okay, it is skew symmetric. Got it? Option 1, that is correct. Sanvi, that is correct. Okay. George, what you did not understand? Anyways, you can go back and watch it. If you did not understand, I am not getting what you did not understand. Look at this question. There was 2024. A and B are given. A and B are given are two matrices such that A plus B is equal into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. If C is equal to this one, trace of C they are asking. Trace of C they are asking. I told you this property. A plus B into A minus B. Actually the formula is A square minus B square. Okay, minus AB plus BA. If it is coming A square minus B square, that means what? These two are equal. AB is equal to BA. That means these matrices multiplication are commutative. It is commutative. That is the meaning. So that means if they are giving like this, directly it should strike to your mind AB is equal to BA. What it should strike? AB is equal to BA. So let us use that here. AB is equal to BA. Now what is AB here? If I take it, if I take AB, so this will become what? Let me write it here, AB. AB will write it. So matrices are given as what? 1, 2, 2, 1. This is what? XY 1, 2. BA means I'll write it here. This is what? XY 1, 2. You should not have any confusion. That's why I'm writing it. So see, this will become 1, 2, 2, 1. Now see here, this and this if you multiply, what you will get? X plus 2. Correct now? Let me write it on the top. Okay. I'll write it on the top, or we just wait. We'll write here. Now okay, no? So this will become what? First row in first column. X plus 2 will come here. Correct now? Next will be what? Y plus 4. Y plus 4. This will be what? 2x plus 1. And this will be what? 2a plus 2. 2a plus 2. Correct now? This is what we are having. Now we will take this 2a plus 2. Now this will be what? X plus what is it? We will get same thing. We will get the same value. Correct now? We will get the same value. Now we will get the same value. We will get the same value. X AB is equal to BA. We will get it as same value. So we will get the same value. No. Now what we can do? They have given C is equal to X and this one. So X plus 2 and 2a plus 2. Okay, X plus 2 and 2a plus 2 and Y plus 4 and 2x plus 1. So see here, what we can take is, so 2 entries. If C is equal to, this is what they have given. Okay, Y plus 4 is equal to what here? See here, Y plus 4 is equal to what? 2 you can take it. Correct now? Y plus 4 is equal to what you can take? If we equate it, Y plus 4 will be equal to 2. This one. Then 2x plus 1 is equal to what? 1. Now try this. How to do? You try this. Trace of what they are asking? Trace of C they are asking, not trace of A or anything. What is trace? See, please watch the previous class. Trace means the sum of the diagonal elements. Trace means what? The sum of the diagonal elements. Find out the answer for this, all of you. Please find out the answer, all of you. What is the answer? AB not equal to? Same వస్తలేదా ఎందుకు రాదు? It should come. Definitely it should come. Definitely it should come. Then only it will be equal to a square minus b square. Definitely it should come. See, trace of, what is trace means, George? It is nothing but the diagonal elements you have to add. Sum of the diagonal elements is called trace of the matrix. So what you will do here? So what you are getting? It is coming not equal. AB is not coming not equal to BA. Just then we will take. So BA, what is that we will get? So BA, what we will take? See here, just listen. BA, what we should take? So B is what here? XY. Then it is what? 1, 2. What is this? 1, 2 and 2, 1. Now we will take it. We will solve this. X into, what is it? X into X plus 2y. Next is what? 2x plus y. 2x plus y. Next, what is this? What we should do? First, second row, first column. This will be what? 1 plus 4. 5 na? 5. Next is what? 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. So it will not come equal like this. It is actually equal. Why it is not coming equal? Because you don't know the value of x and y. You don't know the value of x and y, but we should take it equal. That is called equality of the matrix. So this matrix and this matrix you take it equal. Now you find out what is this? 2x plus 1 is what? 5. 2x plus 1 is what? 5. So x is equal to what? 2. X is equal to 2. Please focus. 2y plus 2 is what? This one. 2y plus 2 is what? 4. So 2y is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Now trace of this matrix you take it now. Okay. C is equal to what you will get? Value of x is what? 2, 2, 1 and 1. So trace of this is what? 2 plus 1? 3. So the answer is 3. Understood now? Definitely it will not come equal like this. You have to put the values. Now you put the value of this one. X is what? 2. Y is what? 1. So this will become what? This will become 4. This will become 4. Now you see this will become what? 2 plus 2. This will also become 4. It is equal. It will come equal. Okay. It will not appear to look equal, but we have to make it equal. That is why I have written here AB is equal to BA. AB will be equal to BA. So we should make it equal. That is called equality of matrix. We should make it equal and we will solve this. That's all. Understood now? Very simple question. A square minus B square means if it is coming directly means AB is equal to BA. First find out AB, then find out BA. Don't directly equate to CA like I told, don't do that. So AB is equal to BA, you find out the value, equate these two. Equate these two, you will get the value of x and y. Then find trace of C. Got it? That is why equality of matrix I told you important while talking about the concept. Clear? Let us go to the next concept or next question. They were given if A is equal to I, this one is given, this is B is equal to this is given, C is equal to this is given. Okay, here also it should be actually what should it be? This like this. Okay, now we have to find A square, B square and what is this? C square. A square if I have to find, so A square if I have to find, see here, A square if I have to find, if I take I outside or A square means I, if I take it outside, this I can write it as what? C. See here also it should be I, here also it should be I, not just one. Here I is there. Okay, fine. Now A is what we are having? I 0 minus I, correct na? So what I can write this? What I can write this matrix as, if I take this I outside, so A will become what? See, this A will become what? Focus here. A will become what? A if I take it outside, I into this will become what? 1 0 0 minus 1. What about B? B will become I into 0 minus 1 1 0. What about C? C will become I into 0 1 1 0. Okay. Now let us find out A square. A square is what? First of all, I square into I square is what? Minus 1 minus 1. Now A square you will get it as what? 1 1 0 0 you will get it. A square on doing it. Okay, if you want you can try. I square you will get it, A square you will get it as what? Minus 1 1 1 0 0. That is nothing but equal to what? Minus I. Because this is not what? This is nothing but what? Identity matrix. This is minus I. Similarly, if I do B square, by looking at it I can tell, but with practice you will also get to know. So I square is what? Minus 1. This, what is this? 0 1 0. This if you multiply, this will get it as what? You will get it as 1 0 0 1 you will get it. That is nothing but minus I again. Minus I you will get it again. Okay. So A into A if you will do it, you will get it as 1 0 0 1. You will get it. Similarly, if I do C square, are you understanding or not? Are you understanding or not? So C square if I do I into I is I square. I square is what? Minus 1 into identity matrix I will get it. That is 1 1 0 0. So that will be equal to what? Minus I. So we got what? See, if I add all of this, A square plus B square, LHS is what? A square plus B square plus C square. If I do what? A square plus B square plus C square is equal to what? Minus I plus minus I plus minus I. That is what? Minus 3 times I. Okay, minus 3 times I. Okay, this is what I am having, or I can write it as what? 3 times of minus I. 3 times of minus I can do it. Okay, this is what I am having. Now, as per this A square plus B square is equal to 2ABC, no. A square plus B square plus C square is equal to minus 3I means okay, but it is plus 3I. So this is also not possible. Now let us do A square B square into C square. But let us multiply this a square, b square and c square. What we will get? See, a square into b square into c square. What is this? A square is what? Minus y. B square is what? Minus I. C square is what? Minus I. We will get it as what? What is this? Minus into I power 3. I power 3. I power 3 is nothing but equal to I only. See, I power 3, I power 2, I power 4, they are nothing but equal to I. They are nothing but equal to I. This make a note. I power n is always equal to I itself. So, this will be equal to what? This will be equal to minus I. So, 3 times of what is this? A square plus square c square is nothing but equal to what is this? Minus I only. So, minus I can write it as what? A square b square c square. See, on doing a square b square c square I got minus I cube. Minus I cube. I cube is nothing but equal to I, because I power n is nothing but equal to I. So, minus I get it. Here also I am having what? Minus I. So, minus I got it because of what? A square b square c square. So, instead of minus I can write what? A square b square c square. So, this is nothing but equal to 3 times a square b square c square, which is nothing but first option. Understood? Siri, Bhavani, Akshaya, Liharika, Sharan, Harsha, Nishit and Rohan. Understood? Vaishnavi? So, this is the option that is very apt. Here if they had given minus 3i, it would have been correct, but it is plus 3i. That is not enough for us. So, here you do what? After doing a square plus b square plus c square, do a square b square into c square. Multiply that. You will get what? Minus I cube. Minus, leave it as it is. I cube is nothing but equal to I. I power anything is nothing but equal to I only. Okay, identity matrix to the power of anything is identity matrix only, that is I. So, that will become what? Please make a note of this. So, this a square b square c square will give me minus I. Here also it is minus I. So, in place of minus I can write what? A square b square c square. So, that is first option. Clear to all of you? Understood? Charan, Sanvi, George Reddy, clear? Fine. This question. If alpha, beta, gamma is given to be like this, alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square is what? See, very simple question. Just multiply this first row. If you multiply with this first column, you will get what? First row, if you multiply with this first column, you will get what? Alpha plus 2 beta plus 3 gamma is equal to what? 3. Okay. Then 2 alpha plus 3 beta, correct na? First row, what is this? Just wait. First row, first column, correct na? So, alpha plus 2 beta plus gamma is equal to what? 3. Then 2 alpha plus 3 beta plus 2 gamma is equal to 5. 3 alpha minus 5 beta plus gamma is equals to 2. Okay. Now, this one and this one I can solve. I can multiply this by 2. Okay. If I multiply this by 2 alpha, okay, 4 beta and this will become 2 gamma. Okay, and solving this, what I will get, and subtracting this and this will cancel, this will be 6. So, this and this will cancel, this will become what? Beta, this will cancel, and subtracting 6 minus 5 is 1. So, beta will be equal to what? 1. Beta will be equal to 1. Okay, beta will be equal to 1. Now, we are having third equation. So, 3 alpha. So, let us take second and third equation. Okay, second and third equation, let us put beta is equal to 1. So, we will get what? 2 alpha plus 3 plus 2 gamma is equal to what? 5. Okay, 2 alpha plus 2 gamma is equal to what? 5 minus 3, 2. So, alpha plus gamma is equal to what? 1. Alpha plus gamma is equal to 1. So, let us put the same thing, beta value here, and third equation also let it be equal to 1. So, this will become what? 3 alpha minus 5 plus 5 gamma is equal to what? 2. So, 3 alpha plus 5 gamma is equal to what? 7. Okay, 7. Now, we are having alpha plus gamma is equal to 1, 3 alpha plus 5 gamma is equal to 7. So, let us multiply this with what? 3 alpha. So, this will become what? 3 alpha plus 3 gamma is equal to 3. Now, solve this and this will cancel, this will be 2 gamma is equal to what? 4. So, gamma is equal to 2. So, gamma is equal to 2. Let me put gamma is equal to 2 here. So, alpha will become what? 1 minus 2 minus 1. So, we got alpha minus 1, gamma 2, beta is equal to 1. I am just solving these equations. Just put the values here. So, minus 1 square is 1. Minus 1 square plus beta is what? Beta 2 whole square. Gamma is 2 square. Gamma is what? Beta is 1, no? Okay, correct, no? So, 1 plus 4, the answer will be 6. And first of all, see here, suppose you don't have time to solve this question. In the end, you want to tick the answer. Squares are coming means definitely answer should be positive. So remove these two options. In any of this, go for the answer. Suppose in the end, I tell you in the exam also, tick the answers. Suppose you don't know the question also, you have to answer because there is no negative. See, but you should use some logic. See here, squares are coming means the answer should definitely be positive. So these two options cannot be the answer, can never be the answer. Out of these two, anyone can be the answer. Okay, out of these two, anyone if you choose, there is 50% probability or chance that it can be correct. Instead of choosing this, that at least that logic we should use. Clear? Understood? This I will be telling in the end how to choose the answers without solving, so, to get more answers correct. Okay, some answers you will get it wrong, but out of, suppose you are attending 40 without solving, at least 10 to 15 you should get it correct. Then how to do that, I will tell you in the end, not now. Okay, clear? Understood? Okay. So I think all the questions are done. Okay, this question is there. If A is given, then A plus A transpose, A minus A transpose. A plus A transpose. A plus A transpose means what? A is there, A transpose is there, you have to add it. A minus A transpose, how you will do it? A minus A transpose is nothing but, how you will write it? A minus A transpose, I already told you. So diagonal elements will become 0. Diagonal elements will become 0. I am doing this, A minus A transpose. What about this one? See, 4 minus, what is this? How to write this? 4 minus 2 is what? 2. This will be 2. This will be what? 3 minus 3 is 0. Correct na? 3 minus 3 is 0. Then 4 minus 2 is 2. So mirror image. So this will become what? This 0 will be 0. This will be minus 2 and this will be minus 2. So this is A minus A transpose. A plus A transpose. A plus A transpose is what? You know to do this question. No need to worry. A plus A transpose, how to do? A you write it and A transpose. A transpose means what I can write here? See here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. A plus A transpose. A plus A transpose. Let us write it here. Corresponding elements you have to add. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 4, 6. 3 plus 3, 6. And what about this one? 4 plus 2, 6. 3 plus 3, 6. 4 plus 2, 6 again. And what about this? 3 plus 3, 6. 4 plus 2, 6. 5 plus 5, 10. This is what we are having. We have to multiply this. Okay, we have to multiply this. Okay, so if you multiply, what we will get? 2 into 0. Let us look for the elements. So 2 into, what is this? 0 is 0. 6 into 2 is 12. Okay, 6 into 0 is 0. So 12 should come in the beginning. 12 should come in the beginning. Is it positive 12 or negative 12? Positive. Only this option. Simple, very simple. Only this option is having positive 12. Other options are having negative. Correct na? Very simple. Clear? But this you should know. This also don't do A and A minus A transpose. A minus A transpose directly you should be able to write. This is what? Skew symmetric matrix. A plus A transpose is what? Symmetric matrix. Okay. See here, if you are writing diagonal elements, these are what? 6, 6, 6. Here also 6, 6, 6 we are getting. A plus A transpose is what? Symmetric matrix. Here 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Apart from diagonal elements, these elements and these elements are same. Corresponding elements are same. Okay. Clear? Okay. First option? Third option is there. Okay, let us see. 4 is there. 4 is there. Then we will go for some more this thing. Some more this thing. Then let us go for some more this thing. I did not see 4 here. So then we will go for second element. So second is what? First row, second column. 2 2s are what? Minus 4. 6 0s are 0 and 6 2s are 12. 6 2s are, see 6 2s are 12. So 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4 is what? 8. So here I should write what? 8. Correct na? Then 4 2s are 8. 8 is there here. 4 2s are minus 8 is there. So this option not possible. Okay. And this option not possible. So third option won't be possible. Third option won't be possible. We have to look for first and second. Now third one. See here. See here. 6 into. So 2 into 0 is 0. 6 into 2 is minus 12. 6 into 2 is minus 12. And what about this? Minus 12 and 6 into 0 is 0. So we are getting minus 12 here. Here plus 12 is there. Here 4 3 is a minus 12 will come. We will go to first option. Okay. Did not see 4 here. That's all. Clear? Understood? So directly you can eliminate this one, this one. Just look for the first row. What you are getting. So then you can answer. No need to multiply everything and wait. Understood this one? Clear? Understood to everyone? Okay. Now let us go to some more concepts in matrices. Clear till here? So now we will be studying minor, cofactor, adjoint and inverse, all these things, and determinants and their properties. Any doubt? This is not the thing I want. Just a minute. Okay, let me take up the questions directly. So, first concept we are dealing is, when we talk about the matrices, first concept we are dealing is idempotent matrix. Some more matrices we are going to learn now. Idempotent matrix. Next it will be nilpotent matrix. Next will be involutory matrix. Idempotent matrix. All of you please focus. So, idempotent matrix. Idempotent matrix, it says that we are having, it says that A square will be equal to A. If A square is equal to A, then we say that A is idempotent matrix. So, here also the matrix should be a square matrix. First thing is what? See, in the previous classes what we studied, they are all square matrices only. Here only first thing, A should be what? A square matrix, and A square should be equal to A. So, A square should be equal to A means then it is called as idempotent matrix. Idempotent matrix. Okay, then it is called idempotent matrix. Please write down. Then it is called as what? It is coming blur. Yes, yes, I'll check. Why are you laughing around yourself? What happened? Any doubt? See, if A is an idempotent matrix, then determinant of A will be 0 or 1. It can be 0 or 1. if A is an idempotent matrix, what is the first property? Determinant of A, det of A will be either 0 or 1, this is first thing. Next, A power n will also be A, okay, A power n will also be A given that n is greater than or equal to 2 where n belongs to natural number. That is, if A square is equal to A, then A cube will also be equal to A power 4 will also be equal to A power 100 will also be equal to A power anything will also be equal to A. So, this you have to make a note. So, det of A will be equal to what? 0, 1, A power n will be equal to what? A. And also, this is one thing, if A square is equal to A, this is one thing. Second property, if you know that if AB is equal to A and BA is equal to B, then we say A comma B, matrix A and matrix B are idempotent matrix. Idempotent matrix. See, if A square is equal to A, then A is idempotent matrix. If AB is equal to A and BA is equal to B, AB is equal to A, BA is equal to B, then A and B are idempotent matrix. Similarly, if I say if AB is equal to B and BA is equal to what I should write? If AB is equal to B, BA is equal to what? A. Okay, BA is equal to A, then also A and B are what? Idempotent matrix. Idempotent matrix. Clear? Then also A and B are what? Idempotent matrix. Clear? Understood? So, then also A and B are what? Idempotent matrix. So, first thing is what? First three conditions are there. First is if A square is equal to A, then A is idempotent matrix. If you consider two matrices, matrix multiplication if you do, if AB is equal to A and BA is equal to AB is equal to A and BA is equal to B. See, this one and this one is coming here and this one is coming here, then A and B are idempotent matrix. If or else if AB is equal to B, B is coming here, BA, A is coming here. See, this one is coming here and this one is coming here. This one is coming here and this one is coming here. Then we say that A and B are idempotent matrix. Either way around. AB is equal to A, then BA should be equal to B. If AB is equal to B, then BA should be equal to A. Then A and B are idempotent matrix. Then what happens? Det of AB or det of matrix A simply taken will be equal to 0 or it will be equal to 1, and also A power n will also be equal to A given that n is greater than or equal to 2. So, A square is equal to A will be equal to A only, correct na? A square will be equal to A cube will also be equal to A power 4 will also be equal to A power 5 will also be equal to A. If it is what? Idempotent matrix. Now, suppose if I give a question like this, see here, if I give a question, example, they will give like this, if AB is equal to A and BA is equal to B, then find, they will ask, then find what? A power 54, B power 66 minus B power 77 and A power 96. They will ask the value of this. They will ask the value of this. They will ask the value of this. So, AB is equal to A, BA is equal to B means what? That means what? A and B are idempotent matrix. So, A power 54 is what? A only. A power 54 is what? A only. B power 66 is what? B only, minus B power 77 is what? B itself. Okay. B power, this is what? That's all. AB minus BA. What? AB minus BA is what? You can write it as A minus B. Okay, A minus B, or if they give AB is equal to A and if they give BA is equal to A only they give. If they are given like this, then it will become what? A minus A, then it will become A minus A, it will become what? A minus A, it will become 0. Here you should write it as what? Null matrix. It is not 0, it is null matrix. Understood? Understood this one concept. So, this is how idempotent matrix, if they give the question, you should be able to solve. AB is equal to A and BA is equal to A, then find like this. Okay, understood this one? And they mention like this means this, you have to understand what? It is an idempotent matrix. They will not directly mention it is an idempotent matrix. If they say like this, we have to understand it is an idempotent matrix. Clear? Okay, next one. Next one, what did we talk about? Nilpotent matrix. Nilpotent matrix. Okay. nilpotent matrix, it is what? A power anything will be equal to 0, null matrix. A power anything will be equal to what? Null matrix, that is called nil. The word nil, that itself is saying what? Nilpotent matrix. So, nilpotent, what do we say? A power n is equal to not 0, this is a null matrix. This is a null matrix. Here, then A is called as what? If A power n is equal to 0, then A is called as what? Then A is called nilpotent matrix, nil or null potent matrix, null potent matrix. Here det of A will be equal to what? 0. Det of A will be equal to what? 0. Ishwari Gudappa. Oh, hello to you also. Det of A will be equal to 0. Okay, det of A will be equal to what? 0. So, here when det of A is equal to 0, what do we call that matrix? Hey, that is one thing. It is called singular matrix. Okay, det of A is equal to 0. See, boards, you have to remember certain things. Whenever a determinant of a matrix is equal to 0, we call it as what? Singular matrix. Then A is also called as what? Singular matrix. Singular matrix. Okay. This is called as what? Singular matrix. Then whenever determinant of A is equal to 0, we call it as what? Singular matrix. If it is not equal to 0, we call it as what? Non-singular matrix. Okay. When we learn about A inverse, you have to remember that. Singular matrix, non-singular matrix, you have to remember. Now, one more important property, see here in nilpotent only. Suppose A square is not equal to 0, A cube is not equal to 0. Okay, need not be. Not all the powers should be equal to 0. But if you are getting A power 4 is equal to 0, then A power 5 is equal to 0. Once you start here, then all the increasing powers will become 0. Okay, A cube may not be equal to 0, A square is not equal to 0. Suppose you get A power 4 is equal to 0, then all the increasing powers you will get 0 only. That is null matrix only. Then A power 6 will be equal to 0, it goes on. A power 100 will be equal to 0, it goes on. So, all the increasing powers you will get it as 0. But this A power 4 you are getting 0, no? For this least value where it is you are getting 0. This power 4 is called index of matrix A. Index of matrix A. Okay, you have to know. They will ask a question like this directly. Okay, they will ask the index of matrix A. If A is a nilpotent matrix, what is the index of matrix A? That time you have to square and see, cube and see, and all these things. Okay, if they give, they will give like this only. Okay, if they give like this, suppose they have given A power 2 is not equal to 0, A power 3 is not equal to 0, A power 4 is equal to 0, and so on, it goes on. Then what is the index of A? They ask the least power where it is becoming 0, that is called index of A. That is called as what? Index of A. Understood? Nishit, Sharan, understood? Harsha, got it? Rohan, getting it? Okay, this is called index of A. These are all what? Concepts which you should know. They can ask a question from here. Straightforward, they can ask a question. So, you should know this. Okay. Next, we will study what? Involutory matrix. Next, we will study what? Involutory matrix. Next, we will study what? Involutory matrix. Involutory matrix means, see here, involutory matrix. So, involutory matrix means A square is equal to I. A square is equal to I. There it was what? A square is equal to A. Where? Idempotent. Here it is A square is equal to I. So, A square is equal to I. When we will get it? What is the possibility that we will get A square is equal to I? I is what? Identity matrix. So, whenever we take A square, we can write it as what? A into A, that is I. So, here A into, if I take this as A inverse, that will be equal to what? I. So, that means here you have to understand A into A inverse is I. So, that means what? A is the inverse of itself. So, whenever they give a many matrix as involutory matrix, then we have to know that A is the self inverse of itself. 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 So, in any question, A is an involutory matrix they will give, or if they give A square is equal to I, A into A is equal to I, I can give first thing is involutory matrix directly they can mention, or they can say A square is equal to I, or they can say A into A is equal to I. That time directly you should know A is the self inverse of itself means A is equal to A inverse, you should be able to write it. Then solve the question whatever they have asked. Okay, first what they will say, they can mention in the question itself A is an involutory matrix, or they can say given a square is equal to a or a into a is equal to I. Okay, then they will ask some question based on that. That time if they have given involuntary matrix or a square is equal to I or a into a is equal to I, directly you should be able to understand the concept is what? A is equal to a inverse. That is what? A is the self inverse of itself. A is the self inverse of itself. That you should know. So directly you should write this and solve the question accordingly. Clear? Understood now? So these are the things you should know when it comes to idempotent, nilpotent and also involuntary. So idempotent means what? A square is equal to a. Okay. So a to the power of anything will be equal to a. Then it is what? Nilpotent means a square is equal to null matrix. Okay. Here it is what? A square or a power anything. A power n is null matrix. Where it is becoming a null matrix, the lowest value, that is called index of the matrix. Okay. Then determinant of what? When it comes to idempotent matrix, determinant of a can be 0 or 1. When it is null matrix, it is what? 0. Okay. Here what happens? A square is equal to I means a is the self inverse of itself. If you write what? A is equal to a inverse. Involuntary matrix means a is equal to a inverse. Please make a note of it. Please write down this. A is equal to a inverse is the involuntary matrix. Now we will study adjoint of a matrix. Now we will study next thing, very important, we will study adjoint of a matrix. Adjoint of a matrix. Now we will study what is it? Adjoint of a matrix. So let us take an example. Let us take A is equal to 1, 2, minus 1, 0, 3, 2. Next is what? 2, 1, 0. Okay, 2, 1, 0. This is what we are having. Listen, focus. They are asking adjoint of a matrix. But before finding adjoint, we have to know what you have to find. What are the things you have to find? You should know minor, then cofactor, then you can find adjoint, then you can find inverse. So first you should find what? First you should know minor, then you should know cofactor, then you can find adjoint, then only you can find, after adjoint, then only you can find inverse. Correct? No? Then only you can find inverse. Now I will tell you the normal method first, finding minor, cofactor, adjoint and then inverse. Okay, then later I will be telling you directly from here, directly from the given matrix, okay, directly from the given matrix, how to find adjoint directly and how to find inverse directly without finding all this. Without finding all this, I will tell the shortcut trick. Okay, very short, easy shortcut trick I will be telling you. You have to remember that. First, let us find out using the normal method. If I want to find the minor, find the minor. See, this is what I will write it as minor of A, minor of matrix A, or this minor matrix I will write it. So, if I have to find the minor of 1, this first element, this first row, first column I should leave it, remaining elements I should find what? Determinant. 3 into 0 is 0 minus 2. This will be what? Minus 2. Minus 2. Now this one. So 0, 2 is a 4. This will be minus 4. Now this, if I take it 0 minus 6. Now this, if I take it this one and this one, 2 0 1. Okay, this will be 1. Minus into minus. Minus will be there. Plus 1. Okay. What did we take? This one, right? Next is what we should take? This one. Okay, this one and this one. 0 plus, what is this? See here, this element, I am asking about this element. So this one and this one, if you remove, what is there? 1 into 0 is 0 and 2 into minus 2, but minus is there already. So this will be plus 2. This will be plus 2. Now this one, see this one and this one, if you remove, what is this? 1 into 1 is 1, minus 4. This will become what? Minus 3. Minus 3 this will become. Now this one, see. So 2 2s are 4, 7. 4 plus 3, 7. Okay, 7 this will become. Now this one, if you see this one and this one. So 2, that's all, only 2. Okay, 2. Next 3 will be there. This is what? Minor of A. This is what? Minor of A. Once you find minor of A, how to find cofactor? Change the sign of what? Plus minus. plus minus, I don't know that. See, what you have to do is, see here, when they give like this, see, observe, focus here, you have to find the cofactor, means these elements are there, now this is what diagonal element, this is also diagonal element, you have to keep it as it is, these diagonal elements keep it as it is, for remaining elements multiply with minus sign, for remaining elements multiply with minus sign. So cofactor, if I want cofactor of A, what I will write here, the diagonal elements keep it as it is, both the diagonal elements, this one and this one. So what will this be? Minus 2, 2, and what is this? 3. What will this be? 7, minus 6. Okay. Now minus 4 is there, I should write what? Plus 4, minus 1, this is 3, this is what? 2 is there, minus 2, minus 2. This is cofactor matrix. Now if I want, what is that? Adjoint of A. Adjoint of A is nothing but cofactor of A. For this you have to take the transpose. If I take the transpose, what I will be getting? What I will be getting? Minus 2, 4, minus 6, minus 1, 2, 3. Okay. And this is what? 7, minus 2, 3. 7, minus 2, 3. So this is what? Adjoint of this. You can write this example. Please write this down. How I have written, same way you have to write it. I don't know why you people are laughing today too much. What happened? Huh? Gayatri, Spandana, Sahiti, Neha, smiling, okay, smiling. Okay. Bhavana, Bhavani, okay, sorry. Okay, fine. So next what we will do, see here, after you have written, for this we can find what? A inverse. So A inverse means what? See here, A inverse, please focus, A inverse is 1 by det of A into adjoint of A, into adjoint of A, okay, 1 by det of A into, please focus, you have to focus on the class. See, A inverse is what? 1 by det of A into adjoint of A. So 1 by det of A is what? Det of A is what? This one, not that one, that is adjoint of A. So det of A is what? This one. How to find det of A? How to find det of A? See, this first element and this element you have to multiply. So minus second element and this element you have to multiply. Plus this element and this element you have to multiply. That is how you will get it as what? Determinant. Now what we can do here? See, 1 followed by 3 into 0 is 0, minus 2. Correct na? Minus 2. So here I will write it as what? Minus 2. Next, minus 2 is there, minus 2 into what is this? 0 into 0, minus 2 into 2 is what? 4. Okay, minus 4. Minus 4 plus minus 4 into what is this? 2 is what? 8. This is what? Minus 4 into minus 2 is what? 8 plus 8. Second element, whenever you are taking, you have to take with a minus sign. Then third element, minus 1 is there, 0 into 1 is 0, minus 2 3s are 6. 2 3s are 6, minus 6 into plus 1. Minus 6 into minus 1 is plus 1, this will become plus 6, this will become plus 6. So this will become what? Plus 6, okay, into adjoint of A, into adjoint of A. So that will become what? 14 minus 2 is what? 12. So 1 by 12 into adjoint matrix of A, you will write it, that is A inverse. 1 by 12 into adjoint matrix, you will write it. Adjoint matrix already you have it here. Adjoint matrix already you have it here. Clear? Adjoint matrix already you have it here. So how we got it? First minor, then cofactor, then adjoint, then inverse. Now I will tell you how to get directly adjoint or how to get directly inverse. Okay, directly without finding minor and cofactor matrix. Okay, minor and cofactor matrix without finding the directly how to get it, I will tell the shortcut. Okay, this is very important. This I told you how to get it normally. Now, see here same matrix, let us take it. What is given? A is equal to what is it? Shortcut we will use. A is equal to what is it? 1, 2, minus 1, 0, 3 and 2. This will be 2, 1, 0. This will be 2, 1, 0. Okay, this will be 2, 1, 0. Now, what will happen? 2, 1, 0 is there. Now, what we have to do is same thing you find the minor. You find the minor. What you used to write in rows, write it in column. Okay, whatever you used to write in row, write it in column. So, we will find the minor here. Okay, just find the minor here. Just find the minor here. This will become what? If I find the minor here, we will get what? Minor if I find it for this one. What will happen here? 3 into 0 minus 2. Correct now? Minus 2. I will write it here. Next, for 2, this is what? 0 into 0, 2 to the minus 4. Minus 4 I should write it, instead of writing here, I will write here minus 4. Okay, this is what? 0. This is what? Minus 6. Correct now? This will be minus 6. Instead of writing here, I should write here. I should write it, instead of writing row wise, write it column wise. Okay. Next, you come to this element. This element, it is what? 2 into 0, 1 into 1, minus 1 into 1 is minus into minus. This is what? Plus 1 I should write it. Correct na? 1 I should write it. So, I should write it where? Here. I should write it where? Here. Okay. Then, this one if it comes, what happens? 1 into 0 is 0, minus 2 into 1 is, minus 2 into minus 1 is 2. So, I should write 2 here. I should write 2 here. Now, what about this one? This will become what? 0. See this one, this will become what? This if I take it, 1 into 1 is 1. This is what? 2 into 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3. See, whatever you wrote minor matrix, same thing you write it here in column wise. Whatever you wrote row wise, write it column wise. Then this matrix, see here, this element, what element? This one, right? This is done. Now this one. So, this will become what? 2 to the 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is what? 5. 4 plus 3 is 7. Correct na? I should write what here? 7. This will become 7. Next, what happens? 1. Correct na? 1 means I should take what? 1 2 is 2. This will become 0. So, I should write what? 2 here. Then this 0 is there. 1 into 3, this will be 3. So, we got what? Minor matrix in terms of what? We got it in terms of column wise. So, whatever you wrote here, write it column wise. After writing column wise, what you will do? Except these elements, this element and this element, for remaining element, see this is, for remaining elements multiply with minus. So, this if I multiply with minus, okay, see what are those elements? This element, see these elements, except these elements, what you should do? Multiply with minus. This will be plus, this will become minus, already multiplied. I multiplied? Okay. This is what? Plus this will become plus 3 minus 2. So, this is what we are having. Correct na? This is what we are having. Now, what we got here? Minus 2 minus 1 7, 4 2 minus 2 minus 6 3 3. We got adjoint matrix. We got adjoint matrix. We want, what is that? We want det. What is that? We need A inverse. This is what? Adjoint. We want A inverse. A inverse means what? This adjoint matrix we have to divide by what? Divide by det. How to find det? So, from this first row multiply with first column. From this first row multiply with first column, that's all. Whatever the value will be get, that will be the det. So, first row first column, what is this? 1 into minus 2 is minus 2. Okay, in denominator that should come, no? Denominator that should come. First row first column or second row second column, anything is fine. First row second column will also give the same thing. First row first column, first row second column, first row third column, you will get the same value of det. See here, first row first column minus 2, 2 into 4 is plus 8. This is what? Minus 1 into minus 6 is what? Plus 6. So, this will be what? 1 by this one, this is nothing but 8, 14 minus 2 is 12. So, the answer will be what? 1 by 12. Understood? So, what you have to do is, for a given matrix, find the minor, but instead of writing it row wise, write it column wise. Then, these diagonal elements, except the diagonal elements, for remaining elements, multiply with sign. Then you will get what? Directly adjoint matrix. Then you will get directly adjoint matrix. Then, after that, you multiply first row with first column, you will get the determinant. Okay. See, there are various shortcuts. You can find outside on YouTube also, you can see to find what? Inverse of a matrix, but they will, that shortcut itself is lengthy. Directly like this you will get very rarely. Directly how to find it, you will get very rarely like this. Okay, clear how to find out this one? Got it? Understood now? This is for square matrix I have told you. So for square matrix only you can have inverse. Got it how to find this? So make a note of it. Make a note of it how to find out the shortcut. Now this is for what? 3 cross 3 matrix. Even for other, what is it? If they give 4 cross 4, 5 cross 5, you know how to find. Same method you have to follow. But 2 cross 2 matrix is given. That time you don't have to waste this much time also. Suppose 2 cross 2 is given. That is what? A, B, C, D is given. A, B, C, D is given means A inverse, you can write it as what? These diagonal elements you interchange. D will come here, A will come here. C and B you write it as minus C, minus B. Minus C minus B, but you have to divide by what is this? Determinant AD minus BC. That's all is the A inverse. You can go. So that's all is what? A inverse. Understood or not? Or should I repeat? See, let me take the next page. Suppose we are having A, B, C, D. This is matrix A. Okay. If they ask A inverse, what you have to do? First thing is what? These diagonal elements you interchange. A, D will become what? This will be D, A. C, B will become what? Minus C, minus B. That's all. Okay. Determinant, what is this? AD minus BC. AD, this is what? This is adjoint matrix. This will be what? AD minus BC. This is determinant. This is determinant. Suppose I give a matrix like 1, 2, 3, 4. Matrix A. If I want adjoint of A, I can write it as what? 4, 1, minus 3, minus 2. Okay. This is adjoint. Adjoint. If I want A inverse, this will be what? 4, 1, minus 3, minus 2, AD minus BC. AD minus BC is what? 4 minus 6. Okay. 4 minus 6 will be what? See, 4, 3 2 is 6. 4 minus 6 will be what? Minus 2. That's all. That's all is the answer. A inverse. If they give 2 cross 2 matrix, very easily you can find out. 3 cross 3, I have already told you. Find the minor matrix in terms of, instead of row, you write it in column. Then diagonal elements, except the diagonal elements, for other elements you multiply by minus sign. You will get adjoints, divide by determinant. Determinant how? First row, first column of this given matrix. First row of the A matrix A and first column of the adjoint matrix. If you multiply whatever value you will get, that itself is the determinant. So very easily within 30 seconds you will be able to get what? A inverse and adjoint also. So first you have to find minor, cofactor, adjoint and A inverse. But that step we will avoid. We will find directly adjoint and then inverse. Understood everyone? Akshaya, Liharika, Vaishnavi, Ritika, Gayatri, Sharan. Understood? Sai Nishit, Rohan, got it? Harsha, got it? Fine. Sanvi, Charan, George Reddy, got it? Akshay Rupe, hey Sanvi, okay. Okay, fine. Okay, let us go to the next concept. So here, when we talk about adjoint, so for adjoint of a matrix, we have certain properties. So properties of adjoint of matrix. Please write down properties of adjoint matrix. Properties of adjoint matrix. Properties of adjoint matrix. If we take up, so first thing is what? Adjoint of A. First property is adjoint of A, okay, adjoint of A, determinant of adjoint of A is equal to determinant of cofactor of A. Determinant of adjoint of A is nothing but equal to determinant of cofactor of A, because they are nothing but what? Transpose of each other. So you will get the same determinant value. Next thing is what? Next thing, adjoint of K times A, adjoint of K times A is nothing but equal to K power n minus 1, K power n minus 1 adjoint of A. Adjoint of A. Third one, adjoint of AB is equal to adjoint of BA. Adjoint of BA. Okay. So see here, these three properties are important. Determinant of adjoint of A is nothing but equal to determinant of cofactor of A. So if they give the cofactor matrix and they ask you to find the adjoint of a determinant, just to find cofactor matrices determinant, you will be able to get the adjoint of matrices determinant. Okay, they are same. Then k times some constant value is given into adjoint of a, that constant value you can remove it outside. Okay, suppose 2 is there everywhere, 2 square you can remove it outside. So that you can remove like that. So this will become what? K power n minus 1 into adjoint of a. N minus 1 you will understand when we do the question. What is this n minus 1? Then adjoint of AB is equal to what? Adjoint of BA. Adjoint of AB is equal to what? Adjoint of BA. Clear? Then don't do this adjoint I can cancel, I can write AB is equal to BA. That you should not do. Okay, don't be over smart. Clear? Next we will write the properties when it comes to what? Inverse of a matrix. First of all, we will study what is inverse of a matrix. So inverse, A inverse, I told you A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A, okay, into adjoint of A matrix, okay, where determinant of A should not be equal to 0. That means what? Therefore A is non-singular matrix, A is non-singular matrix, or when determinant of A is not equal to 0, then we say that A is invertible. That means what? If determinant of A is what? 42. Okay. So if you are having determinant of A is not equal to 0, means A is non-singular matrix. If A is non-singular matrix, then only we can find inverse of it. Then only it is invertible. That matrix A, we can inverse it, or we can find the inverse of that matrix if it is a non-singular matrix. So first, before finding inverse of A, first check whether determinant is equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, then you can never find A inverse. If it is not equal to 0, then only you can find out A inverse. So first find inverse of A. If it is coming equal to 0, you cannot find A inverse. If it is coming not equal to 0, then it is invertible. So you can write what? If det of A is equal to 0, A is not invertible, or you can say A inverse is not possible. Det of A is equal to 0 means what? A is singular matrix. Understood? First thing is what? I told you the shortcuts to find A inverse and also adjoint. Another thing is what? A inverse is nothing but equal to adjoint of A divided by det of A. And most importantly, det of A should not be equal to 0. Whenever a matrix A whose det of A is not equal to 0, that matrix is called as non-singular matrix. Okay, and det of A is not equal to 0 means A is invertible. When det of A is equal to 0, that matrix A is called as singular matrix. Then that A matrix is not invertible and that A inverse does not exist. Understood everyone? Clear? Got it? So this is about when it comes to inverse of a matrix. Now we will study properties related to what? Inverse of a matrix. Write down. What do you want to write? Okay, write down. Understanding everyone? Bhavani, Sai, Nishit, Harsha, Sharan, Rohan, Liharika, Akshaya, Ritika, Spandana, Shravanti, Sirisha, Shravani, Gayatri, Siri, Anusha. Getting it? Neha. Please watch the previous classes. Have you watched? Please watch the previous classes which you missed. Next one, we will study what? Properties related to inverse of a matrix. Writing it or done? Done. Okay. If you are done, please tell me. Properties of inverse of a matrix. Properties of inverse of a matrix. So first property, AB inverse is equal to second property ABC inverse is equal to third property A inverse so see here when they give AB inverse you should write it as what B inverse A inverse you should write reverse like just like transpose AB transpose B transpose A transpose okay ABC transpose means you should write what reverse C transpose B transpose A transpose sorry not transpose inverse ABC inverse same like transpose C inverse B inverse A inverse okay so det of A inverse means you should write it as what 1 by det of A okay det of A inverse if they ask okay determinant of A inverse if they ask 1 by determinant of A this is what 1 by determinant of not A inverse 1 by determinant of A so A will come down det of A inverse is what 1 by determinant of A next is what A inverse whole inverse is nothing but equal to A inverse whole inverse is nothing but equal to A this is important and this is important okay clear properties of inverse of a matrix clear to all of you fine now we will go to determinants clear till here matrices clear what is idempotent what is nilpotent matrix what is involutory matrix clear got it now let us go to determinants written this one please write down all of you Sanvi got it George ready fine now determinants if you talk about suppose a matrix A is given like this A D B C determinant of A is represented like this or you can write it as det of A like this or if it is given like this det of A we will write it as what opposite what is this AC or let me take it like this A B C D AD BC if I take it this will become what AD minus BC you will write it AD minus BC you will be writing it but this is simple 2 cross 2 what is this okay I have written again same thing if I write it like this AB CD now AD minus BC okay fine now I am thinking it's same thing but I am writing different here okay now if I take another 3 cross 3 matrix this is 2 cross 2 means this is the fine thing okay then if I take 3 cross 3 A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 C2 A3 B3 C3 now if I take like this what you have to do is first you have to take A1 into B2 minus B2 into what is this B2 into C3 this is what this into this B2 into C3 minus B3 into C2 next while taking B1 you should take with negative sign minus B1 into what is this minus B1 into A2 into C3 minus A3 into C2 then plus C1 into A2 into B3 minus A3 into B2 so this is how you will find determinant okay this is how you will find the determinant of 3 cross 3 matrix okay of 3 cross 3 matrix now suppose a given example if a given example this I should write it like this det of this okay now if I ask you to find det of this matrix 1 2 3 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 3 2 1 find the det of this matrix and tell me find the det of this matrix what man Harsha angry okay morning football లేదా Tarun Yadav. 8. Okay. Tarun Yadav, sir, how much is your salary? Okay. You call me, I'll tell you. Enough to survive well. Okay. Focus on your marks. That's enough. Tarun Yadav. So got it, this one? Clear? Okay. Now, so respond. Anybody guys, sir, respond. Huh? I responded already. Well enough to survive. Okay. Okay. So we will study about transformation. All of you got 8? Transformations. Now, if I ask you to find data of this matrix, see here 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029. Okay, enough. Okay, for this matrix if I ask, definitely you can find using same method, but it will take lot of time. So instead of that we will use transformation. So transformation means you will convert rows, you will convert columns, all these things. Suppose I am taking R3, okay, or if I am taking R1, the formula should always start with R3 if I take it, row 3 if I am taking, the formula should always start with R3 only. If I am taking R1, the formula should always start with R1. Suppose I am taking R is equal to Ri, Rj, Rk. So if I am taking Ri, the formula should always start with Ri. It can be Ri minus Rj, okay, it can be Ri minus Rk, something like that, anything. If I am starting with C1, the formula should always start with C1. If I am starting with C3, the formula should always start with C3. Okay, here what we can do here, see here, this is row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3. So row 3 I can write it as what? Row 3 I can write it as row 3 minus row 2. So 2027 minus 2024, this will become what? What will I get the data? This one, the matrix will become what? See here, R3 minus R2, okay, R3 minus R2, see here, let us write this first. What will happen to row 3? 2027 minus 2024, it will be 3. 2028 minus this will be 3. And what happens to this one? This will also be 3. This will become what? This will be 2021, 2022 and 2023. Similarly, for R2 also, what I can do? R2, I can write it as what? R2, I can R2 minus R1, R2 minus R1 I can write it. This will become what? 3 again, 3 again, 3 again. Now, what is the determinant of this? You can find out easily. Okay, find out easily. But one thing you have to understand when you are finding determinant, if two rows are having the same elements or if two columns are having the same elements, determinant will be equal to 0. Determinant will be equal to 0. Please make a note of it. Okay, determinant will be equal to 0. When two rows will be equal to, when two rows are same elements and two columns are having the same elements, determinant will be equal to 0 or the null matrix or 0, not matrix, the value will be equal to 0. Clear? This is a very important concept. I have responded to you, Tarun Yadav, I don't know who it is. Clear, everyone? Clear with this one? Transformations? Next, you have to write down some standard determinants. Okay, because if they ask in the exam, directly we should be able to remember. See, even in properties of triangle, certain questions are repeatedly asked. Certain properties, instead of solving, you have to remember certain things. Even in properties of triangle, directly you should be able to write the answer without even solving. Okay, anyways, you are good at that, no? No. What no? You are good at what? You are good at what? Remembering things like the way you do for your board exams, how you used to remember. Okay, whatever same question comes, you know how to answer. First write the answer, then write the steps, correct, no? So same thing I am telling, when it comes to properties of triangle, certain questions are repeatedly asked. For that, don't solve it, write the answer. Okay, so this one. So let us start with determinants, some standard determinants. Please make a note, boys, very fast, make a note. Standard determinants, first one, ABC, BCA, CAB, okay, is equal to 3ABC minus A cube minus B cube minus C cube. Next thing, second one, 1 1 1 ABC A square B square C square. So that is equal to what? A minus B, B minus C, C minus A. Next thing, third one, 1 1 1. So what is this? ABC A cube B cube C cube. So that is equal to what? A minus B, B minus C, C minus A into, this is into A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C. Next fourth one, 1 1 1, okay, A square B square C square, A cube B cube C cube. The value will be A minus B, B minus C, C minus A minus B, same thing, B minus C, C minus A into, instead of A plus B plus C, you should write it as what? AB plus BC plus CA. So these are this thing you have to remember. Clear? Understood everyone? These are the standard determinants you have to remember. Determinants we have just started. Matrix is completely over. So determinants we have just started. In the next class we will be continuing with determinants and we will be doing the previous year questions pertaining to what is adjoint of matrix, A inverse, based on the previous year questions, and also based on determinants we will be doing previous year question. But determinants still concept is there. Sum and difference of determinants. Multiplication, division they have not asked. Okay, sum and difference they have asked. So how to do that I will be telling you, and later we will be doing it. Clear? Understood to everyone? This one? Okay then, fine. I will wind up now. So boys, you can leave. Write down. Riddhika understood, Gayatri, Siri, Neha, Akshaya, Liharika, Sai Nishit, Sharan, Harsha and Rohan. Clear? Okay, you can go. Any doubt you have? No doubt? So what is idempotent matrix? Okay, but what about A power 4? That will also be equal to A. What is nilpotent matrix? 0. But n is index. Where it is starting to become 0, there the lowest value of n will be called as index. What is involutory matrix? A square will be equal to I. That means what? A is the self inverse of itself. So whenever they give like that, you should write A is equal to A inverse. Clear? Understood? Okay. ಎಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಮಿಸ್ ಆರಾಚಾರ ಆಗಂడి when I'm in class I'm the only sir for you. Okay, listen. Clear? Got it written, all of you? Okay, fine. We'll end now. What doubt you have? Any question you have doubt, you can ask me. Not, that is not the doubt related to subject. Subject related doubt if you have, you can ask me. Any question you have doubt, you ask me. Sahiti, Akshaya, understood? Any result? I mean, not result. Subject related doubt you ask. Result related doubt don't ask me. Okay, I'll end. Okay then. Thank you. Let's meet in the next session. Online students. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పమ్మా ఏమో చెప్తున్నావు.